Welcome, everybody, to another rendition of Delete Laws. How's everybody doing today? What's going on out there in America? How is everybody? Hope you're doing okay. We're going to go over this pullover. Now, this pullover happened in Calgary. However, the principles and the procedures, protocols, and processes that you're going to do when you get pulled over, whether it be Calgary or the United States, I'm going to teach it as though you are in America. So I want you guys to watch what's going on. How's everybody doing today? Do me a favor, everybody put in the comment section OTVO. Can you just drop that in the comment section as fast as you can? OTVO. And then hit the like button. Can everybody just hit the like button? Do I get a 5x5? Can you guys hear me okay? Is the sound all right? Not sure. Let me check on YouTube here. Make sure we're rolling okay here. Okay, so we're rolling all right, I think. We're still live? Okay. Right on, there's the OTVO. Just a slight delay on my side. I'm really sorry. All right, so let's get into this pullover. Let's watch what this guy does and how he handles it. And I'm going to teach you guys the step-by-step procedure in exactly how you do handle it when you're pulled over in the United States. Now, he starts off by saying that he was pulled over for no reason. This stop took over 18 minutes. I had to educate the officer on traffic laws regarding registering vehicles and how a bill of sale works, and wait to see what he admits.
Hello, how are you?
Very good. How about yourself?
Good, thanks. So the reason I pulled you over is your plate doesn't match your car.
Yes.
And then go and roll up the window a bit, please.
I know exactly what you're doing by getting me to roll it up. So I just purchased the car. So here's my bill of sale. Here's my transfer paperwork. And I can provide you insurance that matches all of that.
Okay, great. Actually, I want to roll up the window a little bit.
Man, that was pretty fantastic, to be honest. It was pretty fantastic. No, good. Let's just pretend this is in Detroit. And the only thing he...
So I just purchased it, please. I know exactly.
So right here...
Your plate doesn't match your car.
Yes.
And then...
Okay, where he says yes right there, don't let the nervous ticks and the jitters get you to start saying anything at all whatsoever. You have got to get used to following a strict set of policies, procedures, and protocols for yourself with the cops. That's how you have to do it. And so right here, don't say yes, don't say uh-huh, don't say hello, hi, that's for suckers. Bite your tongue. Don't say anything. The word yes here it doesn't need to go there.
And go and roll up the window a bit, please.
Okay, now he says, do you want to roll your window up a little bit here? You don't give any response. You look at him like he's short or he's stupid or he's God. I don't care how you look at him, but you don't say a word. Not a word. Just look at what you're doing in front of you. Look him dead in the eyes and don't say a word. You don't speak. You invoke your Fifth Amendment right to remain silent before you've even stated it out loud. When you get the opportunity to slip it into the back and forth, is you do it as soon as you can.
I know exactly what you're doing by...
So he wants him to roll his window up so he can check for tint. The old tinted window BS.
Get me to roll it up. So I just purchased the car. So here's my bill of sale.
Okay, so I just purchased the car. You don't need to say that. Here's my bill of sale. Just the facts. The cops follow a strict and rigid set of policies, procedures, and protocols to arrest you, impound your car, and take you to a dungeon. You have to start to step by step by step, creating your own set of policies, procedures, and protocols that you will never break. And those start with no extra words.
Get me to roll it up. So I just purchased the car.
Skip that part. Here's the bill of sale. Give him all legal documents necessary, and that's all.
So here's my bill of sale. Here's my transfer paperwork, and I can provide you insurance that matches all that.
Okay, great. Actually, I want to roll up the window a little bit.
Okay, give me
what's he doing right now? Now, thank God he's in Canada. He's not in America, because he could get shot for reaching into the back of his pocket. Look what he does right here.
Provide you insurance that matches all.
Whoa, you're reaching in the United States of America. If you do that, you are reaching. Do not reach. You. Now he tries to get him to roll his window up again. You listen. You have the trifold in your car. You got this broccoli wad rubber band in the envelope when I sent you your trifold. You have invoked your Fifth Amendment right to remain silent. Coming right up next, give him the legal documents first, so you're not having that back and forth fight. Your documents, insurance, registration, ID are all up in your trifold, so that you can slide them out and give them to him, and your hands never leave touchdown position. Your phone is in this hand. In the left hand is your trifold, your rubber band, your registration, it's all set up for you. You have everything there ready to go. It's in the visor with the rubber band. And you're filming that copper. Filming yourself, filming the copper. You're the most important thing. If you're not afraid, you film the copper. You don't have to be a jerk. You don't have to be hostile. But you have yourself set up. Everything's above your head. Everything's in your visor. You use the rubber band I gave you. That's how you do it. And he had to reach around in his car. In America, bang, you're dead.
Okay, give me one moment. How much would you like it up?
I said a little bit. I understand. Stop. Okay. Tint on the window you should have either, right?
So why'd he roll the window up then? For the love of God, you don't put the window up. If you know he's trying to give you a tinted window.
Give me one moment.
Okay, great. Actually, I want to look a little bit.
Okay, give me one moment.
Why does he agree to it?
How much would you like it up?
I said a little bit. I understand. Stop. Okay. Tint on the window you should have either, right?
Did you see the pig flick the window? Watch the pig flick the window. There's been plenty of studies that show people consider their car like an extension of themselves. That's why when someone cuts you off in traffic, you see people get mad and start road raging, because they take it extraordinarily personally. Watch what this pig does.
Okay.
Watch the window.
Tint on the window you should have
Flicked
either,
his
right?
window.
So here's my corporate
It's just, oh.
insurance that matches all of that. May I roll this window down, or would you like it?
He asks him if he can roll his window back down. This is Canada, I forgot. They're all so nice up
Window
there.
down, or would you like it?
Sorry. I'm sorry. No, I'm sorry.
You just got this car today or what?
Well, I'm from the dealership, so yes, I purchased the car today, and here's my license. I'm assuming you want that
So
as
what's
well.
that?
I purchased the vehicle today, but I am the dealership.
So you bought the car today.
That's
You have your own
correct.
dealership, so you're just driving the car around then, or are you taking it back to your dealership place or what?
Yeah, taking it back to the dealership. Yeah.
Who else is laughing?
What caused you to run the plate?
Oh, just a different plate on it, and you said kind of figure what kind of car it was, and it came back to Kia Sorrento, so it's not even part of the vehicle. Yeah. And then I saw you roll your window down and looking back, waiting for me to stop you. I'm like, well, I'll pull you over and see what you need, and then.
I'm going to pull you over to see what you need. Go ahead, bro.
I saw you roll your window down and looking back, waiting for me to stop you. I'm like, well, I'll pull you over and see what you need, and then. I saw you roll your window down and looking back, waiting for me to stop you. I'm like, well, I'll pull you over and see what you need, and then. There we go, and here we are now. So other than that, that was about it. So where'd you get the plate from? Is just your dealer plate? Like it's
No,
registered to
that's
DeCastro Venmo?
that plate is registered to 716901 Alberta Limited.
Belongs to Kia Sorento.
Correct. That was the previous vehicle that this plate was registered, or sorry, the vehicle that plate was registered to.
Awesome. Thanks for that.
Yeah, no worries at all.
Man, he's a
Oh, this is
jolly,
gonna be-
he's a
this
jolly
is gonna be
guy.
gold. I've been waiting for a police follower for that plate forever.
20 minutes later.
20 minutes.
Hey.
Hello.
So yeah, I'm videotaping too.
Yep,
So
no, I'm
here's your
aware.
ticket right here for tinted windows.
Okay.
You have paid by July 10th, 2023. You have until then to contest it.
Okay.
If you want to contest it, they show up there. Make sure you bring your video because it has a nice picture of your tinted window on it too. So
First, the guy flicks my window, and then he makes some smart ass comment to me like that. It's us versus them. That's how they see it. That they are us and we are them.
I'm not going to contest it.
I'm
Don't
just
worry.
saying,
Yep.
it doesn't matter to me none.
No,
I don't
it's
care.
fine.
So, like I
The
said,
YouTube video pays for the ticket, so it's totally fine. So,
oh, okay, well that's good then. Make sure I get royalties with it.
hey, my last one with Calgary Police is 1.4 million, and I've made $11,000 on the video.
Oh, really? So why did you buy your car from your own company then?
So
Whoa, we're not friends, bro. I mean, what the flock is even going on right now? What in the heck? What the flock? Okay, I'm not going to have a Budweiser blowout here. I invoke my Fifth Amendment right to remain silent. That's how I do it. I still got the cop cards for $10. I still got the cop cards for $10 on the website. Fifth Amendment cop cards are $10, driver and non-driver. I got them on the website for $10. I knocked $20 off them, stock and stuffer. But you invoke your Fifth Amendment right to remain silent. If that jackboot thug pig wants to ask you about your business endeavors and why you, I don't. I think what I would do is I would look at him because, I would invoke my Fifth Amendment right to remain silent and say, please don't question me any further without my attorney present. If I were you, that's what I would do. That's how I would do it. That's exactly how I would do it. And he asked him about his business practices right here. Why would you buy your car from your dealership? Dude.
Well, this is.
So explain to me how that works because I don't understand that.
So basically,
then
$11,000 on the video.
He's made $12,418. How many views does this video have? 16,000 subscribers. He has 16,000 subscribers and 224,000 views. 6 months on being pulled over in Calgary.
Oh, really? So why did you buy your car from your own company then?
So this is.
So explain to me how that works because I don't understand that.
So basically, the reason why this is done.
For the love of God, do not sit and have this conversation with this cop. Do not do this. This is what you do not do.
Is this plate? I'm actually going to personally drive this vehicle.
Yeah.
Okay. So to do that, I need to have a bill of sale and this transfer form. So I filled this out today. Unfortunately, the registry is closed for the day.
Yeah.
So tomorrow morning, I'll be going to the registry to register the car.
You bought it from you bought it from your own company though. Like you didn't buy it personally yourself. So like is that like a company vehicle or? I don't understand.
I mean, the source of the vehicle is kind of irrelevant to this. The registry requires a bill of sale.
Yeah, I know.
And a transfer.
I get that. I just wondering, like, your company bought it, and then you're buying it again from your company.
Yeah, that's
for
correct.
your own personal use.
For company use.
For the company.
Yeah,
okay.
For company use. So.
No, I just didn't understand that, but
nope, it's all good. So I just have a question, and I'm not. This is not.
So it's not your job to educate police. It is not your job to have the conversation with the cop about any of those things. Your job is to invoke the Fifth Amendment and remain silent and not say a word. And see if you can play that quiet game that we played as kids. Remember when your parents would say, "Hey, let's play the quiet game." You remember that? So I invoke my Fifth Amendment right to remain silent. I sent off 100 free trifolds today to people who needed trifolds. So I know that you have the trifold. I know you have it. If you don't have it, you get it on my website, deletelaws.com. Get the Fifth Amendment cop card for $10. For $10. That's just above my cost. You got it. Get it. Use the paperwork with your phone. You don't sit and explain to. I mean, I'm not sure if you guys can tell, but I'm like, because like I'm irritated. I'm irritated at listening to this person have a conversation with somebody who is not their friend. They have no intention to be your friend. They actually are hoping and praying inside of themselves that you say or do something that allows them to arrest you so they can impound that car that you bought from yourself, from your dealership, so that they can take your car to the impound yard so that you have to pay to get it out, so that they can arrest you and drag you to a dungeon in torture cuffs with your wrist pinned behind your back. That's what they're trying to do. That's what the cop's goal is when he asks you anything at all whatsoever. What kind of dog is that? That's a dog who invokes his Fifth Amendment right to remain silent. Please don't question me any further without my attorney. If you do, you go against your oath to the oath. Your oath, you swore to uphold the Constitution, and that goes against your qualified immunity. I got you on camera. Don't question me. Don't bother me. Leave me alone. I don't want to be questioned without my attorney. That simple. That's how you treat them. And why do you treat them that way? He is hoping that you say something that gives him a lead that this car is stolen, or that you somehow did something illegal in the transaction process so that he can arrest you. That's his goal. That is his, I swear to Christ, that is his goal, to arrest you. Get it through your head. I don't care how many TV shows you saw where Chips was out with Poncho and they were the best guys ever. It's BS. It was programming. Like that feline cat disease, the cat disease that people get, it gets in their brain. So I'm not an expert on it. I just saw it on a TikTok. There's a feline cat disease where the feline, the disease goes into the brain of the rat, and then the rat goes to the cats. Now, these are not New York rats, but you get it. And so people, cat ladies, they can get this disease in their brain, and it makes them jacked up. So if you have some sort of problem learning, I'm here telling you right now, the cop wants to arrest you. Every single word you say, he's hoping and praying he gets to put you in torture cuffs and drag you down to the dungeon. You invoke your Fifth Amendment right to remain silent. That's cops' goals. That's their goal.
Not a contesting thing. I'm just purely curious because I've never been clearly answered this before.
Yeah.
Are police able to run a license plate for any reason?
What's the answer here? Team DLZ? In the United States of America, can the police just run your license plate anytime they want? Put a 1 for yes, 2 for no. Can the cops just run your license plate if you're just parked on the side of the road? 1 for yes, 2 for no. Let me see how many people know it. One, 2, 1. Yes. 1, 2, 1. Yeah. So 2, 2, 1. Mikey's 1. The Chosen, what's going on? I'm sorry, you went to the dungeon. Yes, the police can run your license plate anytime they want if it's anywhere it can be seen. Just like you can film anywhere the public can see, the police, if they see a license plate, they can run it from anywhere. You can have a license plate in your driveway and the cops can run it. They can see it, so they can run it. I don't know what the law is in Canada here, but we'll see.
Yeah, because you got to make sure the plate belongs to the car.
Okay.
Stolen vehicles.
Yeah. No, I understand the reasoning behind it. Yeah.
If there's a mess up in the paperwork, stolen vehicle paperwork, you go to jail, even if you didn't steal the car.
That's the reason that gives us our lawful authority, right?
Okay. And do you guys have ALPR, like automated license plate reading, or no?
Know what?
Yes, they do.
Tell you what, the money you're going to get from your video, why don't you donate it to the city of Calgary, please?
You guys aren't buying that technology with my video.
Why don't you? That'd be great. You know, might be a good tax write-off there. You know, there you go, right?
Hey,
True authoritarian.
I really appreciate you guys have been really respectful.
Oh man, dude. Save thanking him for pulling you over and ticketing you. Save me from that part of your video. I don't want to see you say thank you for them pulling you over under the threat of violence, and then you say thank you after they steal the money out of your wallet for a window being tinted.
Yeah, no worries. But yeah, like I said, we're just looking at the car there, and it was kind of neat. And then I saw you roll down the window, and you're looking.
We were just looking at the car and thought it was neat, and then I thought I can take the money out of your wallet because of the tint on your windows. I thought I can pull you over under threat of force, and then if your window is tinted, then I can give you a ticket. Neat car. Let me take your money.
Looking at us, I'm like, well, he wants us to. Looks like he wants to talk to us. So here we go.
Well, now you know the reason why.
There you go. Right. Awesome. Well,
cool.
It's all good. What's your YouTube channel then?
I Am Cars, just like
on my YouTube channel too.
Yeah, just like on my hoodie. I Am Cars. So my company's International Motor Cars. So
cool.
Check it out. Subscribe.
Yeah, sure. Do you drive stuff down to like Vancouver and stuff?
Yeah,
or?
Yeah.
And then you go back and forth.
I mean, telling him where you go, what you do. You're telling him where you travel to. You're telling him what you participate in. You're telling him groups of other drivers that you participate with. But it doesn't change. The Canadian cop still wants to take him to jail. His goal is to take him to jail.
Across the border?
No, not into the States. No.
So you're giving him information if you travel internationally or not?
Vancouver and back, do like track days in the summer and that sort of thing.
Why would you tell a cop where you go track days in the summer? Why would you say that to him?
Okay. Yeah. Coolio. All right. Well, have fun today.
Hey, cool. Appreciate it. Have a good night.
What do you appreciate? I'm not sure what you appreciate. What do you think he appreciates? I'm very confused about what he appreciates. I don't understand what he appreciates. It's so confusing for me. It is so confusing for me. I don't get it. I don't get it. It's super frustrating for me. So I don't know if you guys know this or not, but I think it's going to be here. So Fifth Amendment cop cards are still $10, but that's not what I was trying to show you. Forgive me. That's not what I was trying to show you. I'm trying to show you something else. But this is kind of interesting. Okay, can you guys see that now? I'm not sure what you can see. Whoops. Okay, so Fifth Amendment cop cards are still $10. I dropped them down so they're stocking stuffers. If you get 2 pair, I give you 3 sets because you get 2 with each purchase, and I'll give you. If you buy 2, I'll give you 3. I sent off like 30 yesterday because these are great stocking stuffers. Now, if they're only $10, I make my money back on them, and then you have them for stocking stuffers. So totally cool. I'm stoked about that. Now let me close this bad chicken so that I can show you the one I want to show you. Okay, now what came up? Anything? God bless it. Sorry, I'm not perfect. But here's what I want to show you. So I had court yesterday. I'm not sure if you guys know this or not. And this was the video yesterday. This is from Nevada, our Nevada judges. That's what this is. And I'll pull up the video for you guys. But if you take a look at this guy's page, it is so strange that so many people are interested in me going to court. I find it just such a strange thing to like really? Like, I'll show you guys the video. So let me share this screen with you guys. But I mean, then the guy's raising like 20 grand. So if I agree with being able to film in courtrooms. So I support people being able to film in courtrooms. I think everybody should be able to film in courtrooms. That's part of the mission. That's what we're trying to do. That's what we want. So anyway, the guy posts this video and it has 80,000 views. And so I was just like, holy Holy snot. Like, what the flock? Are you kidding me? Like 80,000 views? And so then it just shows me, it just shows me go to court. There's nothing to it. Sorry about that.
One, Your Honor, Mike, me on behalf of the defendant is present with me this morning in the courtroom.
Morning,
Is this from the
Lancaster County,
23rd?
the bench trial, Jose DeCastro. Are you officer present?
No, Your Honor, we filed a motion to continue.
Oh, I see it.
No motion. Put Ms. Jefferson filed a motion to put Mr. Me on notice of this on November 29th. So we're asking to reset the trial based on the motion filed.
Did you receive a copy of the motion?
Your Honor, I have a copy of the motion if I could be heard on that.
Yep.
So it looks to me that the subpoena referenced in the affidavit was not timely submitted 10 days prior to this date. Beyond that, Your Honor, all the information in the affidavit is that the officer is currently on leave under the Family Medical Leave Act, but there's no information about whether he's in this jurisdiction, out of this jurisdiction, if this is a medical issue. For the witness to be absent for the purposes of Hill, there either has to be an absence from the jurisdiction or a medical issue. Now, this might imply one of those situations exists, but I have no information one way or the other to confirm if that's the case, just because I need to believe on leave within this jurisdiction and able to appear. So there's not enough information in the affidavit to grant the motion to continue. I'll submit that, Your Honor. Thank you.
So there is no 10-day service of subpoena requirement for Hill. That's not a part of the Hill case. In fact, the Hill case doesn't actually even require service of a subpoena. It's a due diligence shown by the state that they exercise their due diligence in attempting to acquire the witness. The information from the officer was that he's gone on the Family Medical Leave Act and is unable to appear in court. And I know that I don't know the specifics, but I know that there are rules in terms of what someone can or can't do when they are on FMLA leave. So that's the information we were given. We're asking the court to continue this matter until after January 2nd, when the witness is no longer on FMLA leave. We're not asking for some crazy amount of time. It's a reasonable request. The other consideration is that the defendant's out of custody, and there's no real prejudice to the defendant by granting this motion to continue until January 2nd. If he was in custody, obviously that'd be different. But I'd ask the court to grant the motion based on the submission by the state.
I was not here on November 30th, but the minutes say that the state represented that they will be filing the whole motion to continue the bench trial with the lead officers available. So I think you're aware of that on November 30th.
I was aware of that. The motion had not been filed at
Sure.
that time, but it was discussed at that hearing. Yes, Your Honor.
So it was actually filed that morning, later in the morning. So the state has met their burden under the Hill case. I will grant the motion to continue. I will set it on the date in January, after which the officer is available. And I'm happy to set it at the convenience of both parties.
Your Honor, if it is going to be January, my availability later in the month would be better.
Later in the month would be better, more towards the end of January.
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, how about January 23rd at 9:30?
That works for the defense, Your Honor.
All right, thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor.
January 23rd, 9:30. Out.
So this guy Alex, he's doing a $25,000 fund. It says the Nevada Bars Foundation grant award of $20,000 makes camera coverage of cases like this and our priority of expanding electronic coverage to other judicial districts possible. Which, this channel, I'm all for this. I'm 100% all for it. If I find it fascinating that so many people are interested in my court case, but at the same time, that's par for the course if you're going to run for leadership. So, yeah. So I guess Larcy is upset about something. I don't really know what's going on, but my communication lines are open to you, Larcy, if there's something wrong. I'm more than willing to try to fix whatever's made you upset. I mean, it's a real bugger caring about people. It's a real bugger. You know what I'm saying? But so I want to show you guys another video though, and this video, obviously you probably have seen this video on other people's pages, but I wanted to share it anyway because this encompasses the despotism that I explained to you guys that police have created in our country, that they are a part of that. They all believe that violence is necessary, and they all really relish and enjoy doing violence to you and hurting you. They can't wait to abuse you. They have all these little neat gadgets and weapons to be able to abuse you, and a lot of them are beta males and women who want to have power over another person. So using these tasers and mace and sticks and guns is a way for them to really, get off. They get off on it. They love it. It's their favorite. So this is from AL. This woman, pigtail cop, is arresting this black man. So I'm all for women doing things. I'm not for putting women in positions where they need to be physically in charge of men, physically, where they're going to determine physicality. I don't think that's fair. And there is fair in the world. I think that's wrong. So I don't agree she should even be in this position where she has to physically try to take down a man that's so much bigger than her. But what you'll see is exactly what I just said before I showed this, is that she wants to have power over someone, and she enjoys having power and being able to hurt someone who isn't allowed to fight back. There she's being rude. I mean, take a look at the dynamics. Just take a look. That dude is big. He's a big dude.
Right there in front of the car. Stay.
That big dude has his cheek bent over on the car, bent all the way over. He has to break himself like that in torture cuffs for her to feel safe. And this is the organization that
I ain't doing bro. I got gun right there. I'm not doing that.
Oh yeah.
I'm saying what you saying. Oh yeah, for. I'm not. Oh my God.
she just starts tasing him. I got gun right there. I'm not doing nothing. So this is in Alabama. I'm not sure if he's allowed to have the gun or not. He should be allowed to have the gun. He's got a Second Amendment right to it. But then when she pulls the gun away, watch how twisted and sick this woman is.
I'm not doing that.
Oh yeah.
I'm saying what you saying. Oh yeah, for. I'm not. Oh my God. Okay. Down. Oh my fault. Oh my God.
She started tasing him in the back. Look at her eyes. Look how happy she is.
I got gun right there. I'm not doing that.
Oh yeah.
I'm saying what you saying. Oh yeah, for. I'm not. Oh my God. Okay. Down. Oh my fault. Oh my God. Oh my God.
Whoa. Look at her face and look at his face. I can't zoom in any closer than that. She's literally like getting happy in her pants. Like, now he's full on crying. So,
You want it again?
so then she says, "You want it again."
Shut the you was big and bad. Shut your
What? It's not true. I'm so sorry.
stand up.
So first of all, you saw how docile he is, how he's just, so she has him. He already got out of his car. He already laid down on his belly as she ordered him to do. She put him in torture cuffs. He's complied all the way. She said, lay on your belly on the wet pavement. And he said, okay, I'll do that. Look, the pavement's damp. You can see it.
Stand up.
So she starts with the cruelty right away. So he's done everything. The door's open. He laid down. You see the front of his shirt all wet? He laid down on the wet pavement just like he was told to do. I don't think I would have complied. Yeah, the front of his shirt's all wet from him laying on the pavement. And look at this tiny little girl or little pigtail. She wants to be in charge and be in power of somebody. She wants to hurt somebody. You can see it. She wants it. She wants it bad. And look at him. Look at him. He has no desire to fight at all whatsoever. He's not trying to get out of his torture cuffs.
Right there on the front of the car.
Right there on the front of the car. So what does this 6'6" tall dude? He puts his cheek. He puts his cheek down. I'm not laughing at him. I'm laughing at how much he's willing to comply. Well, I mean, great big huge black guy in Alabama. I'm sure he's probably concerned about being shot. Oh, he actually looked back.
I ain't doing but I got good right there. I'm not doing that.
Oh yeah.
I'm saying, what you saying? Oh, yeah, fuck. I'm not. Oh, my God. Okay. Down. Oh, my fuck. Oh, my God.
Oh, you got to see that in slow motion. You got to see her eyes bug out in slow motion. Oh, man. Her eyes bug right out of her head like she's getting happy in her pants. Watch when she starts tasing him. Just watch her eyes. I can't zoom in any closer. I'll download this and I'll do it in another video, but let me I don't want to hear the screaming in slow motion though. So let me get rid of so that way we can just see her eyes. Just watch her eyes right now. All right. Everybody just zoom in on her eyes. She starts tasing him. Look at her eyes bug out. Look at her locking her jaw up. Look at her. And look at him. True sadism. Gross. And she's saying, shut the F up as she tases him. He's already just broken himself. Wait for it. Look at her eyes. Watch her eyes. She's nuts. She's happy in her pants right now. She's happy in her pants right now. People just driving by like nothing's happening, like a man's not being tortured, like a dog on the side of the road. Look at her. She's literally happy in her pants. Look at her. She's completely, you want it again. You want it again. She's sick, dude. Now she tells him to shut the fuck up again. You was big and bad. He laid down. Shut your bitch ass up. She says, shut your bitch ass. That's what she says to him is shut your bitch ass up. But here's the funniest part. Here's the funniest part of this whole thing. As far as like take a look. This is how she started. Oh, now do you see? He didn't have a camera in his hand. He didn't have a trifold in his hand. Why didn't he? Didn't have the Fifth Amendment cop card in his hand. He didn't have the materials in his hand that would be able to save him in some way, something that would save him. And he didn't have it. I mean, what a sadistic. Let's let's take a look at just a couple of the comments on this bad chicken. Let's see what some people are saying. Sadly, if she's fired, she'll get another job as an officer in the city next door. We could replace qualified immunity. So, and this is the horrible effect that uneducated YouTubers have had on people. What's the problem in America? Is the problem qualified immunity? No. The problem's Terry versus Ohio. But you had a slew of uneducated people on YouTube who taught everybody that it was qualified immunity. And it's so wrong. It is not qualified immunity. It is Terry versus Ohio and an unelected Supreme Court that isn't accountable to anybody that's in charge of our civil liberties. So when I read stuff like that, it's just like, we could replace qualified Terry versus Ohio. It's just so, this lady needs to be fired and arrested. Some of those that work for us are the same that burn crosses. She acts like a kid pretending to be a cop with its friend. This is sickening. Her behavior and racist self needs to be removed and put behind bars. It's a cheap intro to an X-rated film. She shouldn't be a cop. Oh yeah, like everyone in Alabama don't have a gun license. She power tripping heavy. The guy's in handcuffs, so how's he a threat? The female officer should face termination, total abuse of power, with that hillbilly accent. Oh man, don't say anything about the hillbillies. Don't say anything about the hillbillies. You say anything about the hillbillies and you're a bad person. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Oh yeah, everybody's covering this kid now, huh? Civil rights lawyer covered him. We saw it yesterday with the video that was just really bad. That said reasonable. Let's see what we got. Oh wow. I'll come right back here. Came in and kicked the dude. Look, see the foot? Came in and kicked that dude. Oh, kicked him right in the gut. Was he in torture cuffs? There's no volume on this. I'm sorry. It's not my fault. Wow, that was pretty. So he kicks him once right there. And the guy's in torture cuffs. He's in torture cuffs getting kicked like that. Wow. Horrible. Horrible. Oh, we just saw that one.
Law. 7's Daniel Garcia is live outside Miami-Dade. Miami-Dade police officer on the wrong side of the law. 7's Daniel Garcia is live outside Miami-Dade headquarters with the charges he is facing. Danielle, good morning.
That's right. Good morning, Lorena. Miami-Dade police forced to arrest one of their own officers yesterday. Miguel Lamelli was arrested for armed kidnapping and armed sexual battery. Detectives say he was fighting with his ex-girlfriend outside of her house. The argument escalated, then he grabbed her and pulled her inside of her house. Once inside, detectives say he proceeded to sexually assault her. Now, that all happened yesterday around 1:30 in the morning. And then by 10:30 at night, he turned himself in here at police headquarters. The Miami-Dade police director releasing a statement saying there was no place for betrayal of public trust of any kind in the Miami-Dade Police Department. The allegations of misconduct by one of my officers.
Oh, shoot. There it is. There it is. I was waiting for it. I was waiting for the one cop. You guys just heard it. You guys just heard it. What did he say? Let me listen to it with you guys.
Department. The allegations of misconduct by one of my officers.
By one of my officers. Put a 1 in the chat if it's always just one bad copper. It's just one. Yeah, listen, someone said something. I do have these for $10. It might say 30 when you check out. It drops down to 10. These are on sale for $10 for holiday stuffers. The Fifth Amendment cop card on my website. It might say 30 when you go to get them. They're $10. If you get 2 pair for 20, I send you 3. so that you can give them away to people, because I have 1,000 of them here. I have 1,000 of these cards. So let's get out of them. Let's get rid of them. But it's always just one of my officers. It's always just one of my officers.
Is extremely troubling, and immediate action has been taken to
Immediate
hold that
action.
officer accountable.
Oh.
So those are all the details that we've gotten so far about this arrest. We are still waiting to get some more. As soon as we get those details, we'll be sure to let you guys know. We do know that Lamelli is being held in jail without bond. Reporting.
So, and I just want to comment on this. I just want to comment on this. I want to just comment on this real quick. It's in my history. So it's in my history. This right here. I want to come back to this real fast. So, this is, I'm not sure if you guys know it. This may be caught on film right here, but this is normal. This is very normal. That's so normal. That's how you're treated. I mean, that's the way you are treated when you are taken to the dungeon in America. When you go to the dungeon in the United States, you are treated like you are trash. Like you are trash. Like your body, your skin, your hair, your face, like none of that matters. None of that matters. You're nothing. You're nobody. You're insignificant. If you get scuffed up or dinged up, or you don't eat, or you don't have any water, or you need something, that is just not relevant once you're inside the dungeon in America. If you're having a heart attack, you might be dying on the floor in jail, and all the other guys in jail are screaming at the top of their lungs, "Hey, come. There's 20 guys. I mean, I'm one of them. When I was in jail, I'm screaming, "Hey, come." Me and 20 other dudes, black, white, Filipino, Asian, you name it. Everybody's against the cage screaming, "Come." Because there's a guy here and he's grabbing his chest and he's convulsing, and you're screaming, "Hey, guards, help us. There's a guy dying in here," right? You figure 20 guys who are losing their mind because they're watching someone die and we can't do anything. That the guard comes down, and when he comes down, right, you figure it would be like coming running down, like, "Oh my God, something's wrong." No. When you're screaming, "Help us," the guard walks down. Get the gurney. Send the gurney down to 42. You got someone who needs a gurney on 42. We're going to bring the gurney down for him in a second. We'll be right back. That's how they treat you. That's how you're treated when you're in the dungeon. So when we see someone just getting kicked around, I mean, you mean you're just getting kicked around? That's all that's happening to you? You're only being kicked around? Sorry about that. Give me a 5x5 if you guys got me back. This is the normal treatment. This is the normal way that we are treated when we are taken to the dungeon in America. They will kick you around. They will stomp on you if you give them any sort of, as he's in torture cuffs, getting kicked right in the stomach. They will allow this to happen to you with absolute impunity. It does not matter. It does not matter what happens to you. And so until we change this entire system, this is how it's going to be. I mean, the whole system is completely and utterly tanked, and it has to be changed from
you fucking bigger!
The cops are afraid. They better fall back. Look at the behavior. It's ridiculous. This doesn't induce where I want to surrender. You got cars coming at me, screaming, guns pointed at me. They're driving through the grass. Whom, whom. This doesn't make me want to put my hands up and surrender. It's acting like just animals. Why are all the sirens still running? You can't understand or hear anything.
Hands up! Calm! Calm! Calm, you fucking big ass! I'll fuck you up, bitch! Pass yourself! Pass yourself! Pass it! Pass it!
Thin Blue Line police videos. Please like and subscribe. I don't think so, brother. Sorry about that. I just can't. I just can't, my friend. I cannot. I can't get into the Thin Blue Line. Can't do it.
Yeah, Aaron, police believe Patrick Hemingway has broken into at least 45 businesses now across several states. They now say one of those targets was a Mexican restaurant. On March 7th of this year, police believe Hemingway was just 2 months into his burglary spree. Police say surveillance video from local Perro Mexican restaurant in East Hampton shows the suspect backing up his black Jeep and hopping out in dark clothing. Police say he used a lock-picking tool to jimmy the door open and get inside of the restaurant. What's also stunning is police say all of this happened after coming from police training earlier that evening. Once inside, the owners say Hemingway took a cash register that had around $150 to $200 inside. And it's a quick in and out. About a minute after he's inside, police say Hemingway walks right back out with the register in hand and takes off in his car. You can see it right here. After he left, the police report says he
didn't even cover his license plate.
Tried breaking into another business nearby, but wasn't able. In total, local Perro says Hemingway caused over $2,000 worth of damage. Hemingway was initially arrested in September after resigning as a Glastonbury officer. At the first alert desk, Bryant Reed, Channel 3 Eyewitness News.
Bryant Reed's having a hard time talking, but there it is right there. Everybody do me a favor, hit the like button. Everybody hit the like button. Just take your finger, just push the like button real fast if you would. Pretty please with cherries on top. Alan, I got some great videos from you, man. Thanks for the videos. I can't wait to get those diced up and show them. Alan Hubb's got some great auditing videos he shared with me. Pretty good stuff. Pretty good stuff. Remember, you guys, Fifth Amendment cop card's $10. It's $10. It's just like a credit card. It's $10 on my website. It might say 30, but it drops down to 10. If you buy 2 pair, I give you 3 pair. I want you guys to get the Fifth Amendment cop card. I'll tell you guys what. You guys get anything from my website, and I'll send you the Fifth Amendment cop card. So if you get a trifold, I'll still give you the Fifth Amendment cop card in the mail for free. I want you guys to get a trifold. That's what I want you to do. Get a trifold in your car. That's what I want you to do. I want you to get a trifold in your car. That's what I want you to do. That's what I want you to do. That'd be great. The officer of the state comptroller, sorry about that, on October 21st, 2021, police training held in New Jersey. I want to watch this on YouTube because I want to be able to. So this is from the New Jersey Office of State Comptroller. 57 subscribers. Comments are turned off. Let's check it out and see. Can you guys see what I can see? Okay, sorry about that. I'm going to put it right here so we can watch the same thing together. I just wanted to watch it on YouTube, but what I was showing you guys before I got cut off was that this is from the New Jersey Office of State Comptroller. And they titled it Glorifying Violence, Dehumanizing Civilians. Interesting that they would title it that way. Is it going to play or what? Play. You guys are watching me do this. It's not playing. Oh, is it in slow motion? That's in slow motion. Sorry about that. My bad. It was my bad.
I love what the fuck I do for a living. There's nothing else I'm good at. I love violence, I love fighting, I love shooting, and I fucking love freedom. It wasn't that long ago that we were drinking out of the schools of our enemies. Like, I'm gonna fucking murder this guy, then I'm gonna take his head, then I'm gonna cut his head in half, and then I'm gonna boil his skull, and then I'm gonna drink out of that skull. Fucking rad, right?
I'm not the guy who's fucking recording you like, oh, I am not a citizen of the United States under fucking Act 12, 6. Shut the fuck up, right? Have to get pepper sprayed and fucking tased. Windows broken out, motherfucker.
We don't like treating turds, right? You're like, fuck them. The ambulance can take care of them, right? And I had a problem treating, gangbangers and the people that were the pieces of shit of society, right? And I had a great mentor that told me, well, Sean, guess what? That's a live tissue lab, bro. Anytime you can come to one of these shitbags, absolutely do the best you can. Absolutely, because what if he gets hurt, right? Or she gets hurt, or he gets hurt, then I can perform that flawlessly because now I've had some reps in. Everybody get that? Everybody with me on that?
In the South, it's the wild, wild west, south, wherever. You don't believe me? Run from Georgia State Patrol. You don't know what I'm talking about. Okay? Run from me. Somewhere along the chase becomes, neither confirm or deny there's some videos out there with me doing just that.
This guy pulls into the gas station, pops his hood up, gets out of his car. But yeah, in Jersey, we don't pump our own gas. They do it. Other people do it. So kind of like right from the beginning, I was a little concerned about it.
Ask your question. What's a small rubber band? A little small rubber band. See that rubber band? Yeah. What's this?
Facial expressions. That's all I want. This was just a couple of rubber bands and driving behavior. Look at his hand shaking.
Do you have an ID, sir? Okay, can I see an ID?
That's not an 18-year-old kid dressed like Jesus coming eastbound out of Trenton. It's a 75-year-old black man, a change in drive behavior, came into a gas station, and I'm like, what the fuck? And you know what? Shame on me, because I look in there and I'm like, oh, got a couple small rubber bands. And all I'm doing is asking, hey, what's up with that?
I mean, all pretty sick stuff. Like, that's just absolutely disgusting. Sorry, y'all. My assistant just came in, so the dog's going to bark a little bit. But I'm not sure if you guys recognize this guy or not. If you recognize this guy, let me show. So this right here, this is Tim Kennedy. Tim Kennedy, former UFC fighter, U.S. Army special, whatever he was, right? So, I mean, Tim Kennedy's a piece of shit overall. Anti-Second Amendment. He wants only cops to have guns. He trains cops. I mean, he goes to all the cop seminars. Tim Kennedy would love to be a pig. He's such an authoritarian piece of shit. He all the way over. He's just a piece of shit. So you guys have seen this guy before. This guy's street cop. You guys have seen him, right? You better pet that dog, or he's just gonna sit there and cry. This is Dennis Bengino. And listen to what Dennis says, and then I'm going to show you street cop.
I'm not a citizen of the United States under fucking Act 12, shut the fuck up, right? About to get pepper sprayed and fucking tased, windows broken out, motherfucker.
He's talking about people filming cops.
I'm not sure the guy who's fucking recording you like, I am not a citizen of the United States under fucking Act 12, shut the fuck up.
Talking about sovereign citizens.
Right? About to get pepper sprayed and fucking tased, windows broken out, motherfucker.
And your windows broken out, mother effer. So now let's take a look at a little bit of this guy. Street cop training. This is just a day ago. This guy put this video out a day ago. I think this is the same guy.
First started my career in law enforcement. Some of the supervisor.
You're gonna have to wait on that tape.
I was be like, man, how the hell do you know that's where they hide that? That's where they put this at. That's where they do this. It's because, man, I grew up in the criminal element, seeing it my entire life. Like I said, at 5 years old, I knew what meth looked like. I knew what crack looked like. I knew what these things did. I knew how you smoked it, how you ingest it, what the side effects were, how people.
So now you've become a total loser trying to arrest our way out of chemicals. This doesn't work.
Look, and so you can't teach those things. That's either, some people would be like, man, when you turn. They get to the aspect, man, when I was in law enforcement, like, you ain't got but 2 years experience at the time. And it's like, yeah, but dude, you just learned what a crack rock was, or what marijuana smells like when you went through basic law enforcement training. I knew what that shit was when I was 5.
Hey guys, you missed out on the last conference.
Missed out on the last conference. We just saw you at the last conference, dude. We just saw the way you saw. You want to pepper spray, tase, and break the windows out.
Nashville, Tennessee. You don't want to miss out on the next one. It's April 28th through May 3rd, Orlando, Florida. The Gaylord Palms Resort. 5 now. Look that shit.
Other people. That's it.
I was gonna say, man, because when I see a young chief, we had a guy here yesterday from West Virginia who was at a training class, and he's like, "I'm the chief of police." I'm like, "You're 22." I was wrong. He was 25. I said, "What is it? You and another guy?" He goes, "No, it's just me. I'm just the chief."
Shut up. Okay. Yeah. I think this town used to be like that. This town used to be one of those towns, I think, with one person.
Wow, just unbelievable.
When I got here, we had 5. So then we increased up to 9 others.
Dude, I've been a lot of places around the country. It's not uncommon for police departments to consist of one chief or a chief and a patrolman, or like a chief and a part-timer. There are places.
Yeah. And that's what it is for us. So it's us, and then we have not the other 9 guys that are there, all part-time. So it's not, I'm the only full-time person that's there throughout the week, and then weekends and stuff like that is covered either by part-timers, or sometimes even our sheriff's office may assist us with some calls.
It's interesting.
So interesting, consolidating power to one person, and everybody else is part-time. So this guy has the power to have 9 other people arrest you, or him arrest you, and that's the top of the powers right there.
Interesting. It's interesting stuff. People don't realize that in most parts of the country, a lot of places, it is run like that. It's very different than what we're used to in like metropolitan / suburbia.
Yeah, yeah. I think it was interesting. I think when I first went on the show with On Patrol, that was one of the things they talked about, how majority of these agencies across.
I can't help but point it out. I'm so sorry. This guy's juiced. His traps are jacked up. His cheeks are all puffy. His muscles look full of water and puffy. They don't look like hard muscles. And that's what juice does.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. I think it was interesting. I think when I first went on the show with On Patrol, that was one of the things they talked about, how majority of these agencies across the country are relatively small in size, and there's very few that have. Well, I guess not very few. There's a lot that have a bunch of officers in there, but majority of them across are relatively small departments. They were saying it's pretty common compared to what they've seen before in the past as well.
When you talk, I hear just this faint feeling of a mid-90s Bill Clinton.
What a douchebag. What the hell are you talking about?
It's not, dude. It's apparently I am Bill Clinton. To hear everybody talk, man. I've heard that since I've been on that show, man. 1,000 comments a week. Is that Bill Clinton? Is that what's up, Bill? Yeah,
dude. It's pretty fucking crazy that you sound just like him,
dude.
200 officers as well. So it's a worker itself. They probably have like roughly, I'd say, 200 officers as well. So we're located in a pretty urbanized area, but Brookford is just a little tiny mill town. It started in 1907. It was a mill town for its workers, and it eventually, I think the way that the town was created was the last name of the two mill workers when the factory shut down. One of them's last name was Holbrook, and the other one's last name was Shuford. They put that together and made Brookford. That's how we got our name.
Wow.
We got 500 people in the town. It slowly but surely over the last few years now we've started to hit like a little bit of a growth spurt. So maybe going up, but as of right now,
are you kidding me? Are you joking me? 25-year-old chief of police? What the hell? You're in charge of me? You're gonna tell me how to calm the room down, how to change the room, how to be in charge of people? 25-year-old kid is gonna tell me he's the boss? I mean, are we watching the same thing right now? This is a 25-year-old kid, right? It's a 25-year-old kid, and he's the chief of police. That shows you they can't get anybody who's lived any kind of years of life to be a pig. They can't get good people. They can't get someone who can lead to be a pig. You have to get someone who's so young and has had such trauma seeing, the things he said he saw when he was a kid. He knew what these chemicals were before he was 5 years old or whatever. So now he believes that he's righteously enforcing the war on drugs, and he's changing things in his community. In where was that town? Brookford, North Carolina. I mean, and that's who's in charge. That's who's in charge. New sweatshirt should be done tomorrow. Tomorrow's the day. This is my old original sweatshirt. It said "Overturn Terry." But I got the new sweatshirts coming out. Tomorrow. I'll let you guys know when they're going to go on the website. There's about 20 of you guys who have emailed me and said, hey, let me know the moment they let me see what that says. That says, hey, I bought a trifold a month ago on the text download. I don't have control of my Teespring. My Teespring was stolen by my previous assistant. He has my Teespring. So David, just shoot me an email and I'll work out whatever. We had an order mishap thing, a shipping snafu, but it's mostly done now. It's 95% done. Although I did meet someone today who ordered their trifold in early October or beginning of November, last day of October, I think, and then didn't get it. And I was like, oh, dude, So I shipped it. I shipped it right here. So yeah. Shoot me an email. I'll get your stuff no matter what you ordered. I don't even care. I want to get some cop cards out. So they're $10. I put them down to $10. I think there's a maybe I'll lower them down to $9. Okay, I'll lower this down right now to $9. I'll do it right now with you guys on the live, so that people can get them. It's $9. What's up, Playboy? Let me just jump in here real quick into products, all products. I'll take a screenshot of this. I said I was going to do it yesterday, so it means today I have to do it. There they are. Edit. And let me scroll down right here real fast. Okay, I'm in. $9. Update. There it is. All right. Fifth Amendment cop cards now $9 for a pair. $9 for a pair of Fifth Amendment cop cards. $9. I dropped it down to $9. Get them for stocking stuffers for your friends and family. Let me check the website and make sure it says exactly what I just said. I said yesterday I was going to drop them $9, but I can't leave them down here, obviously, forever. But I can for just a minute. Let me see where it says. Let me go to shop here on the shop now. And there it is. $9. Let me take a screenshot of this bad chicken. There it is. On the checkout, you might not see it, but it'll show up. It'll show up. So here's what I did. Bad chickens. Let me open that bad chicken up. There it is. All right, now let me share this screen with you guys. Present. Window. $9. There it is. Fifth Amendment cop cards now $9. It's now $9. Was $30? Now it's $9. Put it right there. That way you can get this for your friends and family for Christmas, and it's still, because I'm gonna around the 18th or 19th. You know what I mean? If people get Fifth Amendment cop cards, then cool. But I'm not gonna. You know what I mean? At that point, I don't know if you'll get it in time for Christmas. So we got to get them out before the 20th. Got to get them out before the 20th. Okay, so you got everything? Cool. Yeah. For some reason, the tech only dropped some orders, and the old shipping. Now I do all the shipping. Now all shipping is done in house. Nice. This says Chille. I ordered the trifold PDF last month, and I got everything free like you promised. I printed out the laminated trifold, have it in my visor with copies of my driver's license, insurance, and registration. That's exactly what I want you to do. You got to follow the protocols, policies, and procedures that the cops do too. So there it is right there, y'all. I'm so happy to hear that, Ignacio. I dropped this down to $9. My P.O. box should be updated. Ignacio wins the free Ferrari. I put the cop car down to $9 so that you guys can get it. So now it's cheap. Yeah, if you can't afford it, the trifold, just email me and I'll email it to you, and you'll have to print it out like Ignacio did. But Ignacio printed it out. But get that trifold printed out, get it in your car. Make sure that you have this bad chicken in your car. Make sure you have this in your car, ready to go. I invoke my Fifth Amendment right to remain silent. If you're walking down the street and you're not in your car, make sure you have the cop card non-driver in your wallet. I made it for number 4. You guys know that. I tell you guys this every day. I made it for number 4. But let's go back to my favorite subreddit on Reddit, which is police brutality, and let's take a look at it. Let's get into it. Let me stop sharing this bad chicken. There it is. Reddit. This is my favorite one because you get such random stuff, and a few people started posting there because I cover it, but that's okay if their videos aren't too bad. I'm stoked to hear that. I put the cop car down to $9. It's down to $9. What's up, Playboy? You get 2 pair, I'll give you 3. $9. That's as far as I can go, though. I can't go lower. Oh, we saw that one. Is that in police brutality? Yeah, we're back in police brutality. This is my favorite subreddit.
Well, Larry, there was disbelief among the family members of the victim, William Green, in this case, overt crying and screeching in the hallway outside the courtroom after this verdict was read. Corporal Michael Owen was accused of second-degree murder nearly 4 years ago in this case. He has been in jail ever since those charges were filed. But this 7-day trial took until now to happen. And there is no possibility that this jury could have arrived at this not guilty verdict had they not believed the story that Michael Owen told on the stand Monday in this case, the first time anyone publicly has heard his side of the story in the case. Michael Owen's story in this case was that he was in his police car with the suspect, William Green. Green was in handcuffs, and Owen claimed that Green, under the influence of PCP, began to get violently thrashing in the car, throwing his body across the police car and pinning Owen up against the driver's side pillar and door. And in that process, Owen told jurors that his gun fell out of its holster, and that even with handcuffs behind his back, Green was able to get his hands on that gun because his body was over the console on the side of the car as he...
You have got to be kidding me. Are we hearing the same thing right now? Are we hearing the same thing?
Was attacking Owen. There was a fight over the gun. A shot went off, and Owen said once he gained control of the gun, he fired a quick succession of 6 shots to stop the attack against him. The prosecution said that there was no evidence in this case that happened, but defense attorneys showed evidence that Owen's radio had been broken and some other electronics in the car appeared to have been upset. They suggested that that was clear proof that there was some kind of fight that went on in the vehicle, and there was a big argument about a bullet that was found in the car. The defense attorneys believed that that bullet was evidence that that first shot had been fired while there was a struggle over the gun, and that it was found in the back of the car. The prosecution said they believed the bullet had passed through Mr. Green's body, which would be an indication that that first shot that Green said happened, that Owen said happened, never happened. Well, there was no DNA. Nobody bothered to test the DNA on the bullet. The jury didn't have any evidence on that. And other huge problems in this case included citizen video. But one of the clips, which according to the witness who shot the video, captured the shooting, that video disappeared sometime in the 3 years and 10 months it took to get to this.
Are you guys listening to this? Can you even believe what you're hearing right now? You got to be kidding me. You got to be kidding me.
Case, the prosecution had no explanation for it. The jury in this primarily African-American community and a primarily African-American jury came back in a little over an hour and 10 minutes with a not guilty verdict after this 3-year saga. Again, not guilty for Corporal Owen in this case. In the killing of William Green, it was undisputed in this case that Green was high on PCP, that he was in custody, that he was in handcuffs behind his back when this happened. He was shot 6 times, but the jury sided with Owen's story that Green was in the midst, even in handcuffs, of attacking the officer in the car, and that meant that the shooting was justified. Owen,
Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me?
as I said, has been in jail since he was charged 3 years and 10 months ago. I was unable to see exactly what wrapped up as we came out to report this to you, but presumably Michael Owen will be going free very soon. Reporting live at the Prince George's County Courthouse, Scott Broom, WUSA 9. Larry, back to you.
Scott, before we let you go, just a quick question. Prosecutors and even the police chief, which was Hank Stawinski at the time, were adamant that Corporal Owen had committed a crime. Given the sort of verdict that we've heard today, do we expect that we will hear from prosecutors about what we've seen in the courtroom?
Chief Prosecutor, State's Attorney Aisha Brayboy was in the courtroom for this verdict. We presume she's going to speak to us this evening. William Green's family is here. They have a lawyer with them. By the way, they won a $20 million wrongful death settlement in this case. They are anticipating, told us that they are going to speak to us this evening. So we're looking for reactions tonight from both sides and the prosecution.
Not guilty on all charges. That he's told some bullshit story that this guy somehow overpowered him while he was in handcuffs and said he was high on chemicals. I don't believe a single. This is unbelievable. Oh, Derek, you just ordered the 5A cop cards? Yeah, Fifth Amendment cop cards I dropped down to $9. If you get 2 pair, I'll give you 3 pair. Fifth Amendment cop cards, $9. I'm only going to do it for now. You know, I do want to make a profit on the cards someday, but man, the trolls. I mean, it's just unbelievable. Like, that's. You guys saw the views on that Nevada video, right? That's pretty incredible, isn't it? That's pretty incredible. Like, that is pretty incredible. Like, pretty nuts. You know what I mean? Like, that many people. Like, it's mind-boggling to me. But I dropped this down to $9. I dropped this down to $9 so that you guys could get the cards. I know it. Everybody wants to file a lawsuit. I can't keep up with all the comments. I try to once in a while when I look over and read the comments, but I try not to get into them, you know, just focus on what I'm doing. But this story here of Michael Owens Jr. getting away with murdering. I mean, like, just I know, Dan, but the thing is I want to get them out into, you know, people are nuts. People are nuts. I want to get these out into the crowd. I want people to be able to get these. I want people to be able to afford them. And if I don't put them down to just a super cheap price, you know, I mean, if I make $1, I sell 1,000, I made $1,000, but I already paid them off. So the money is already spent. I just want to make sure that, oh, is that right, Shakur? Shakur, I have 5 federal lawsuits filed. Right on, Shakur Capital. Send me your lawsuits. I'll read them. Oh, you did, Rebel? Oh, I didn't know that. Let me check. Give me an order number, Rebel, and I'll check it out. Right on, man. Thanks. I appreciate it. You know, everybody should have the Fifth Amendment cop card. Like, and you need the driver and the non-driver. You have to have them. They're different. So that's why I give you both of them. That's why I created them. You know what I mean? It's great. It's a business. It's a business. I make money from running a business at the same time, but at the same time, it's I'll check right now, Rebel, 16406. But at the same time, you know, we can't stop. We can't stop. Just because it's December doesn't mean you stop. You can't stop. You can never give up. You can never stop. Oh, we saw that one already.
Gustavo Alvarez is suing the city of Palo Alto and its police department. Alvarez says he was assaulted and arrested without probable cause in February 2018.
Come on out! Come on out! We're gonna break down the door.
Officers broke down Alvarez's front door, slammed his head against a windshield and pulled a gun on him. Alvarez was suspected of driving with a suspended license.
Why are you gonna detain me for what?
Because I know you're driving with a suspended license.
I'm not coming down.
Gustavo.
You cannot come in my house.
Hey. You're a tough guy now?
Oh, you think you're a tough guy now? He wants to fight all the cops? Look at him. What a psycho.
Lawyers representing Alvarez say he was unjustly beaten, partly for being gay, by officers who lied.
Leave the door shut. You're gonna be bleeding a whole lot more.
Typical pigs.
You know, how quickly they behave once we put our foot down, and that's what we don't
Typical pigs. Got you.
And then Dad was behind him. Well, you guys go away. I'm not gonna get shit on out here by these freaking low lights.
Audio and video show veteran
Wow. Wow.
Sergeant Wayne Benitez striking and slamming Alvarez, yet attorneys for Alvarez say Benitez never filed a use of force report.
You broke your own door. I know. It's so sad.
Alvarez's suit marks the third time in recent years Palo Alto PD has been accused of excessive force. Dylan Bauscher, Bay Area News Group.
So, you know the funny part? And that a lot of people may not. Rebel, I got your order, dude. Right on, man. I'm going to send you a bunch of cop cards. Can't wait, dude. I'll send you a bunch of them. I'm going to ship the cop cards today. Well, these will go out tonight, right, James? Yeah, these will go out tonight. So these will go out tonight. I'm shipping the Fifth Amendment cop cards tonight because sometimes on the East Coast it's taken like 5-6 days, 7 days, 8 days. It's taken a long time to get to the East Coast because the mail's so slammed. But there's something about this video I wanted to say though. You notice the most important thing, and we don't really talk about it, but it's definitely there. What's the most important thing? What is the most important thing right here? Can anybody tell me? I'm just wondering if anybody else caught it. Take a look at the video and tell me what is the most important thing about this video. Can anybody tell me? I'll give you guys a free set of cop cards. The first person who gets it, free set of cop cards. You email me your address and I'll send you the cop cards for free. What's the most important thing about the video right here? Can anybody tell me? Liberty Blair got it. Liberty Blair already got it. Liberty Blair, shoot me your mailing address. That there's a video. That's the most important thing about this video is that there is a video. The most important thing about you being pulled over is the video. That's the most important thing is the video. It's the most important thing. Liberty Blair, shoot me your deletelaws@gmail.com and shoot me a link to your channel as well so I can verify it's you. And I will send you a free set of Fifth Amendment cop cards. These are only $9 for both pairs. For both cards, $9. $9. But I'm going to give them to Liberty Blair for free. The most important thing about what you just saw is that there was a camera. And now the guy has recourse.
Slammed his head against a windshield and pulled a gun on him.
Huh?
We
You think you're a tough guy? Huh?
Gustavo.
We never would have seen Gustavo get slammed on his head if he didn't have the camera up in his garage. Is there a camera in your house? Are you set up? Is there a camera in your garage? Are you all set up? Hey, John Eagle, shoot me an email. John Eagle, shoot me an email. I got something I want to talk with you about. Shoot me an email, Mr. John Eagle. Go over to John Eagle's channel. He puts together some great videos. But I want to shoot me an email, Mr. Eagle. Caw. I cop cards at $9. I can't, and Liberty Blair got it. So there's a video of this, and that's the most important thing. What's up, Playboy? We could do one more.
760 watch on YouTube, Instagram, K Serrano 562.
YouTube is The Adventures of Lone Wolf. I cover Riverside County for on-scene TV. I'm trying to violate my rights and place me in handcuffs for
Riverside accountability right there.
carrying the taser, which is legal. But when I saw the video of the dog, yeah, I just found that unacceptable what they did.
Yeah, we saw that. Oh, this is the. So hopefully we go past this when we get into some.
All right, what's your name? What's your name?
Owen, 7288.
All right. That's the start, man. That's the start. What's your name, badge number? How about you, man? You can identify?
It's right here. Villalobos, Nora
come on.
6054.
All right, man. Next time, just do it, bro. Better for you.
Happy to see they're hiring the best and the brightest.
What's going on, man?
Hey, is that a microphone pickup pretty good?
It does. Yeah, how about yours? Camera's good?
Yeah. I was looking for one.
Oh, were you?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. What do you do? Photography too? Videography or what?
No, like, kids videos for my boys.
Okay.
Phone doesn't do it justice.
Hey, so what you guys getting ready for?
Not me.
Not you?
Not you. No, I
Come
do
on,
perimeter
man.
checks.
You do what?
Perimeter checks. I walk around.
Oh, for sure. So what's your crew over there doing?
What's that?
What they getting ready for?
Who?
Your partners.
So right here.
Why'd you come out for? Come on, man. Why you out here?
Say hello to you.
Nah.
That's the brown shirt right there, y'all. That's the brown shirt. That's the guy who will do the bidding of the government against you.
That's official business. Okay. Batch number. What is it? Batch number. Was that too hard, man? Man, I'm just trying to have a decent conversation with my public servant. That's it, Is that bad? You have a good day, man, because you're looking bad right now, bro.
Of course, they're the brown shirts. Those are the people who are against us. Those are the enemies of freedom. Those are the people who we have to worry about.
Has he been checked out by a qualified veterinarian?
That I don't know, sir.
Yeah, you don't know that.
No, I don't know.
Like a dog that was body slammed and punched in the face should be looked at by a professional veterinarian.
Okay.
For the people, for me.
Okay.
For me, a taxpayer of Riverside County who voted for your boss.
Yes, sir. No, I'm not.
Why is he always parking at the course all the time? Why you guys always tell me for 3 years now, your job's too little for you guys before we're trying to work and talk on the phone? For 3 years, no seatbelts. I got 700 for you guys. I got 5 people fired. You guys always say to my face, I'm not gonna pull over, it's too little of a job. Especially in driving, but you want to pull over else at work. And your girl just left right here?
He's pointing out the hypocrisy that they pull us over for texting and driving, and their cops get fired for not wearing seatbelts and using the computer and texting.
Her car's tinted, and she don't have a license plate in the front. I saw her, and I was on live too. You're always telling the police department for 3 years now. You're always telling me that stuff. It's too little of a job to pull someone over.
Sir,
you guys want money, $4 million for the city council. I've been there.
I mean, guy looks like a gang. I mean, what's up with this dude's look over here? I mean, is he wearing black eyeliner? Am I wrong, or is his eyes just black? And look at the guy with the beard. Does he look like someone who is friendly? And look at the guy on the left. What does that guy look like to you?
I'm missing you.
Look at that guy on the left. Look at him. What's wrong with that dude?
So, listen, I understand why you guys are here. I understand your protests.
No, you don't understand. We want canine dogs banned. You don't understand, Jack Boot Thug Pig.
Listen, this place is a business. We have family members that are coming in trying to do visits. They're trying to talk to their families, right?
This place is a business? Is it a jail?
Right now, if I could kindly ask you guys can protest by all means. Can you guys quietly, quickly do it out here?
Quietly and quickly do it out here? Shut your mouth, pig.
Because right now we're inconveniencing families that are trying to come visit.
He just nailed it. Thank you.
It's not a business. It is a public place.
It's a business. You said it's a business, pig. Freudian slip.
But it's a business in the sense that family are trying to come in here, conduct their business, see their family, and do those things. Let me finish. I understand why you guys are here.
This is business.
And you guys are free to protest. But if you could guys kindly move out to this way.
Kindly? How kindly are you to us? How respectful are you to the public ever, bro?
I don't know about the whole damn shit, bro. Have you guys kept your partner accountable? Are you guys mad at him for that shit? At least?
So listen.
Ashamed of yourself.
This is our business.
I mean,
here.
I'm sure all you guys probably have dogs, man.
More gang members. They look like gang members.
I do.
Yeah?
Yeah.
And most of us have too.
But listen, can you guys please move out this direction, please?
Can you please stop pulling? Please stop pulling over county drivers for 3 years. I've been asking you for 3 years. You guys always telling me jobs too little for you guys to pull people over.
mean, look at this. Look at this dude. Look, I mean, he just looks handicapped.
About $4 million for the city, right? I've been to county and city meetings.
Look at this dude. None of these dudes look friendly or nice. They look like jerks. All of them look like assholes.
Every week.
Have your partner stand down
Looks
right
like he should be on a movie set.
now? We'll go outside. But they gotta get the fuck out of here.
Right
How about that?
Right here.
Tell your partners to get the fuck out.
We can move back here.
Tell them to get the fuck out.
Right here's the exit.
Let's work together. Come on.
We also have that exit over there, guys.
Yeah, tell your partners to go.
They'll back up out of the way.
All right, let's do it.
If we go to violence, we failed. If you allow yourself to be moved to violence, you have failed. You have failed us. You have failed the movement. We cannot go to violence. Look how they're dressed up. They want us to go to violence. We can never go to violence.
Let's do it. Back them up and let's roll.
Hey guys, back up real quick a little bit. You guys just make your
You
way
guys
out here.
disperse, man.
No, that's not
disperse.
the exit. That's the exit right here.
No, for them.
Well, they for them. They gotta disperse, man.
You guys,
Disperse, man.
There's a path.
We're not gonna hurt you, bro. You're not gonna get hurt.
Okay, these guys will back up right here. It's fine. Believe me.
Yeah, man. Look at you guys are looking all fucking scary as fuck, bro. Look at this shit, bro. Scary as fuck, man. Come on, man.
They're dressed up for war. They're dressed up to hurt us. They're dressed up as though they're in a military and we are the opposing army of unmilitarized people.
You're part of it, bro. You're part of that shit, bro.
That's right. You're part of it. You're guilty. You're a part of it.
They don't check stuff right. They don't check stuff right. I've been in jail here. They don't check their rings.
Yeah, he's had a smirk the whole time, but you ain't shit, bro. You ain't shit.
I've been to this jail. They don't check their rings at all. And no, they say about
It's a business, he said. The jail's a business.
That's what I'm doing. You don't, man. No, you don't, man. You're supposed to be helping me out, bro. At least give me the fucking. You're not good at basketball, though. That's for sure, man. Big old arms, man. Hell nah.
I got a good jump.
Yeah. All right. All right.
Give me a minute. We're still trying to get them the forms that he's requesting.
I've been trying to for 3 years, for 38 months now. 38 months.
I told you I'll make time for you and we'll talk.
Check, man.
See there? Look how they're dressed, y'all. You know, if I had $1 for every pig who wanted to fight me, I'd be a millionaire. So look how they're all dressed. They're dressed up like G.I. Joe loser. They want us to go to violence. They want us to throw punches. They want us to go to guns. We can't do that. We can't give them what they want. Look, they're ready for that. They're not ready for 100,000 of us to go sit down in the street and say, we're not moving. They're not ready for that. These climate protesters have it all wrong. Lay 6-8 people on a street and say, oh, we're protesting. No, you come with 100,000 people and you sit down. We're going to be here for the day as we talk about what the real problem is here, getting rid of canine dogs. That's what I'm talking about. I'm talking about Gandhi type shit. That's what I'm talking about. We can never go to violence. If you ever hear, oh, Chille got mad and punched that cop. No, I didn't. They're framing me. They're trying to say I went to violence. No, I didn't. When have I ever called for any of you guys to be violent? Ever. Never. Never. I've never said to be violent ever. Never. I've always said nonviolent. I've always said if the cop starts beating on you, cover up your head. You can't fight. You're not allowed to fight. It's horrible. You're not allowed to fight back. Quit resisting, says Joy. Quit resisting. $9 for the 5A cop cards, both driver and non-driver. You get 2 pair. I'll give you 3. You get 2 pair. You get 1 pair. You get a driver and non-driver cop card. I put them down to $9. They're down to $9. Chevy, what's up, Playboy? What is up? What is up? No, we have to change it. The only way it's going to be changed is if someone like myself runs for governor and changes the policies from the top down. That's the only way it changes. If you guys want to get your shipment out, I mean, we got about, I'm going to end this live here in the next 10 minutes here. And James is going to mail all cop cards out today. If you guys want your cop card to ship today, get your order in right now. He's refreshing the computer right now. So we're going to get these shipped out today. I mean, I do all the shipping now. So if you haven't got your trifold from me, then you get to me and I'll get you the same thing as yesterday, James. If they get 2, they get 3. If they get 3, they get 4. One guy got 6, so give him 8. Give him 8. One guy got 6 sets. I got you, SM. I got you, man. I saw your order come through. He ordered 6. I'm going to give you 8. If you order 2, you get 3. If you get 3, you get 4. If you get more than that, I'll give you 2 more, whatever. You know what I mean? I want you to get them out into circulation. I want people to have these in their wallet. It's a step-by-step tutorial. If you get pulled over, step 1 through 6. It's 1 through 6. If you get pulled over or you have to deal with the cop, if you're not driving, 1 through 6. It's cop cited. You start filming. I put them down to $9. They're not $9. They're $9. I put them down to $9. They go out today. We ship them out today. We put them in an envelope right now. I got all the envelopes and all the tape and I got all the shipping stuff now. Now I ship everything. There's no more. It's completely me. Yeah, I mean I do make some money. I mean when they're down at $9, it's not great money, but it's money. It's some money. I'll make some money. I'll make something. You know what I mean? But what's important though is that they get into circulation. That people say, hey, you can get this card that gives you a step-by-step tutorial. You use your camera and your phone, and that's how you do it. You know, that's the most important thing is that they get into circulation. Like I'll show you. I mean, this is just what I just grabbed off the table real quick. This is how many cop cards I have in stock. But listen, if you don't have $9, tell me how much money you got, and I'll give them to you for that amount. Whatever you got. You got $5? I'll give them to you for $5. You just got to go through PayPal, Venmo, Cash App, because I can't change my website. Can't go lower than 9. But I'll do straight Cash App, Venmo, PayPal, so that you can get the Fifth Amendment cop cards. You're like, man, I only got $5. I'll take it. I'll send you the Fifth Amendment cop cards. It costs $1 to ship them. So, but then you'll have it. Then I get these out of my office and I don't have them anymore. And then there's no more cop cards. That's the goal. I mean, look at these pigs. Look at these pigs dressed up like G.I. Joe loser. Look at the pigs. They're such pigs. I know it, Greg. I know it. I have no idea. I mean, remember, but Greg, Greg, you've been here since the beginning. Like you've been here since I started on YouTube. You've seen people. Yeah, Uni, we talked yesterday, but did I ever solidify your order number and all that stuff? Because I don't think we ever did. We talked yesterday, but I never got. And plus, I don't. I just need your order number, unisex. That your username. I just need your order number. Because I never found anything yesterday. Remember, you contacted me. I just need your order number, and then I can get you your trifold. I want you to have it. I gave away 100 today on email. I emailed off 100 people, so I definitely want you to have it. 100%. I want you to have the trifold in your car. Nikki Dawn, are you new here? Are you new? What's going on? So here on Team DLZ, this is all we do. We just look at videos of cops and then try to get as many people out the trifold and the Fifth Amendment cop card. And then once in a while, I teach them constitutional law. Joe, I think Greg, one of the moderators, will put in all the pay apps. If you got your trifold? Right on. That's what I want to hear. Are you showing your 5A cop cards to everyone? Yeah. When you first get these in, when you first get them, if you often talk about pigs and how much you hate them and how much they're such pieces of shit, then when you get your Fifth Amendment cop card in, when you get it in the mail, you will show these to your friends and family. You will show everybody. And they go in your wallet. They stand out from anything else. They're yellow and black. You'll never miss them. And you will show these to all your friends and family because they're like little credit cards. More like a hotel key because they're a little thinner than a credit card. Credit card's thick, but these are more like at the Days Inn or the Sheridan. You get one of these, You got one of these. Oh, so Greg, we were talking earlier. We had someone on the team having a tough day, which, by the way, the team member earlier who's on Team DLZ that went crazy earlier, I saw a couple of the comments. I hope you have a better day tomorrow, dude. You come back. You know what I mean? Come back to center, dude. There was a couple of people here today that went haywire. Come back. Relax. I haven't done anything wrong to you. All I've done is what I do all day, and I haven't done anything wrong to you. I didn't do anything wrong to you, so I didn't. So, you know what I mean? Oh, you found it? There it is. 16184. Yeah, let me check. Let me check that for you. No problem. And it's great because James is here right now, so I'll check this and get your order shipped to you today. It'll go out today. I'll have a picture of it today. I got it, JM. I got you. There it is right there. Boom. Will you look at do you know how to look up 16184? No. So just go to orders on the left. Okay. And then scroll up a little bit and there's a box. 16184. No, go up, go up. No, to the right, go to the right. It says 16184. And that goes to JM. And then throw JM a couple 5A cop cards in there too. Because it looks like they ordered December 1st. And, well, no. JM, where are we shipping you to here? Oh, you're in Michigan, JM? Why don't you give it a day? It's if you ordered December 1st, we ship that December 2nd. It's been 4 or 5 days. Hold on that, James. Don't ship that yet. I'll get you an envelope ready, JM. But if you're in Michigan, it's taken at least 4 or 5 days. So I'd give it just one more day because I know for a fact that we shipped it. I know for a fact, like 100% that. Yeah, it's taking more than 7 days sometimes to get it, and I can't make it go faster. I mean, I wouldn't be able to sell these for $9. You know what I mean? I wouldn't. They're $9. So in other words, like it's, you know what I mean? I wouldn't be able to sell it for $9 and then be able to send it 2-day mail. It's impossible. It's $9 for 2-day mail. So whatever it is. Yep. Yeah, unisex, just give it a day or two. Yeah, just give it a day or two. But what I will do is grab unisex's address off there. Will you? That 16184. Grab JM's address and send a couple cop cards. So I'll put those in the mail for you today, though, JM. Just cause. Merry Christmas. Just cause. You know what I mean? Just because. And Liberty Blair, send me your mailing address so I can send you the free 5A cop cards too. Yeah, yeah, but I dropped them down to $9. You know what I mean? Like that's, you know what I mean? Like that's a really good deal for created cards that are like hotel keys. You know, like that's a good deal. You know, so. But then after that, you know, I don't really think I can. I mean, I'll try to. I mean, I'll raise them up to like $15 or something. You know, I can't really raise them back up to 30 probably ever again. Do you know what I mean? I just need to sell them in bulk and try to make a couple bucks on each one. You know, I think that's what I'm going to do. And then there's people who like come through and, you know, so. Yeah, Isaac, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, Isaac, I wrote your address out myself. By the way, my handwriting was terrible on your envelope, but I wrote your address out completely myself. We do all the shipping 100% here now. There's no more third party to not get the emails or the technical glitch. Now it's 100% right here at my computer. I check my computer, I look at it, and then I ship right away. I have all the trifolds already in envelopes with rubber bands in them. I have all the trifolds. I have like, I mean, I can show you. I have a whole case. Like I've cases of this all ready to go. Yeah, send me your low grade citizen. Will you shoot me your order number real fast and I'll check on that for you? Yeah, if it's been more than 2 weeks, then definitely, then you're missing a trifold, and I need to get you that trifold. Oh, Isaac, happy birthday, man! It's Isaac's birthday tomorrow. And you can always contact me through the website. Go to deletelaws.com and then go to inquiry form and be like, yo, I need a free trifold, and I'll email it to you for free. Or you can go to the inquiry form and be like, hey, my order number's 16482 and I don't get my order yet. You can always just reach out to me. That's why, I never did finish my Mr. Bones, I have no idea what you're talking about. I have no clue. I've seen a couple of your comments in the comments, but I don't have any idea what you're talking about. I have no idea, like none whatsoever. I'm just not sure. You know what I mean? But I'm more than welcome to do you have a Danny over there? I can take a look. Yeah. What did he order? You got 2? Yeah, we're gonna give him an additional one. We're gonna give him an additional one. So Danny, yeah, I'm gonna give you so I'm gonna send you 3 5A cop cards. I can print a trifold regular paper and give it to you, but I had to buy all these up front from my factory when I changed my factory out. So I kind of have a policy. So just in case you guys don't know, when I went to Ironton, Ohio last year in 2022, when I was there, I gave away free trifolds to so many people that I ended up being $5,000 upside down. And I know you guys may not know this, but I'm not a billionaire. And so I made a policy that I do not give away free trifolds anymore because they cost me some money to print them. So I will give you free additional 5A cop cards though, because these are already paid for. I already paid them off. I already paid for these. So if I take a loss on them, I take a loss. It's totally my own loss then. But if I start giving away free trifolds, I will go upside down because they're expensive to make and to buy and to get with the rubber band and everything in the envelope. It cost me some dough. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? Just keeping it real. Just keeping it real. I'd rather just be honest and say, no, I can't, but I can give you another set of 5A cop cards. Is that the better way to do it? I think that's the better way, So Nikki wants to know what a Fifth Amendment cop card is. So if you ever get asked for ID by the coppers and so it's a step-by-step tutorial of how you deal with the 5A cop card. When you get pulled over, you start filming with your phone in your hand over here. Start filming with this, and then as soon as you see the cop, you pull either if you're not driving. So this is the non-driver card. Hopefully you have the trifold in your car for your vehicle. But if you're not driving, then you have the Fifth Amendment cop card in your wallet. And when the cop is cited, you start filming and you state in the yellow, I invoke my First Amendment right. And then stop. Number 2, cop approaches and says any words at all to you. And you say, while filming him, remember, everything is always, you're always filming. So while filming, you say, I invoke my Fifth Amendment right to remain silent. And then the navy blue is the law. 1A, you have the right to film cops in Turner versus Driver. And then in number 2, it says Fifth Amendment's unequivocal, cop loses qualified immunity for questioning you. Then number 3, if the cop asks you to exit the vehicle, you exit and say, I plead the Fifth Amendment. I do not consent to searches or seizures. But the reason I made this card is for number 4. When the cop demands to see your ID when you're not a driver of a car, well, you don't have to give your ID. So while filming, you say, I plead the Fifth Amendment, I identify as good citizen, and now you've satisfied the Hibble standard created in the 2004 case of Hibble versus Nevada. Even if the cop has reasonable articulable suspicion, citizen must state how they ID. Do not give ID without probable cause. So number 4, from the top where the cop demands ID down to the navy blue where it says do not give ID without probable cause, that's your entire, if the cop says, give me your ID, you literally give him this card right here. And you say, read number 4. And then if you're filming him when he does that and he detains you or arrests you and you have that on camera after you showed him number 4 and you showed the camera number 4, that cop loses qualified immunity for wrongfully detaining you or arresting you for not giving ID. Because you explained to him that even if you have reasonable articulable suspicion, I only have to state how I ID, and that's Hibble versus Nevada. That goes around his qualified immunity. And then you can sue him personally, get his house, get his car, take any estate he has from any family members, which is what you should do. I mean, that's the whole reason I made the Fifth Amendment non-driver cop card is for number 4. That's why I made it. But it doesn't, once again, it doesn't do me any good if this Fifth Amendment cop card is sitting in a box on the side of my computer. So I dropped it down to $9. So that I'll make $1 or $2, and then you guys will get these for Christmas. And that's awesome. So then we both win. take his wife is what some guy said. Nikki Don said, take his wife. On those ones that have 4 cards, that's probably anything more than 4 is probably 2 envelopes.
You think so?
I don't know. We'll find out. We'll go check it tomorrow. We should find out how many cop cards we can put in one envelope before we gotta. So there that is. Yeah, you guys make sure you get over there and get a Fifth Amendment cop card. I'm gonna get the flock out of here. I've been on for 2 hours. I got to do some more stuff today, so I got to get the flock out of here. But thanks for coming. I super appreciate it. Good to see you, Freddie. You just paid $6,000 for cards. Let me see. Nope, I don't have your $6,000 order for cards. You would need to order. They're only $9 a piece. So to order $6,000 in cards, let's say they're 10. If you order $6,000 in cards at $10 a piece, 10 would be $100. So that means 100 would be $1,000. So you'd have to order 600 cards. At $9, you probably have to order like 650 or 700 cards. That's what you have to order. I have them in stock. I have that many in stock. Go ahead and order $6,000 worth of cards. I'll send them to you. I'll send them to you. Victor Rice, good to see you. Thanks for the great note yesterday. I appreciate that, man. God bless. All right, I'll get the flock out of here. I paid $6,000 for all the cards. So that's amazing. That would be amazing. $6,000, everybody. The new number is $6,000. I got to get the flock out of here. I'll see you guys on the next one. Later, Gators.